What is the FIRE movement and how is it allowing people to retire after working for only 10 years? The catchy acronym is short for Financial Independence, Retire Early, and describes a growing group of people who feel the traditional script of retirement is upside down. Instead of spending decades during the prime years of their lives chained to a job, they have prioritized freedom and retire in their 30s or 40s. So how do people who FIRE accomplish the goal of financial freedom at such a young age? First, they determine how much money they will need to retire. The rule of thumb is that you need 25 times your annual expenses. So, if you need $40,000 per year, then you'll need $1 million. $80,000 of annual expenses means $2 million. And $120,000 per year means $3 million. Once they accumulate this nest egg, they can withdraw from it for the rest of their lives, and work becomes optional. So how do people who FIRE save millions of dollars so quickly? People who FIRE are masters of saving, and they understand their savings rate is the key to early retirement and save 50 to 75% of their income, while the traditional retiree only saves 10 to 15. So if you save only 10% of your income, it will take you 51 years to reach financial independence. If you save 50%, it will take you 17. And if you save 75% of your income, it will only take you 7 years to retire. So in order to obtain their high savings rate, they do the following 3 things. 1, they minimize their expenses. 2, they maximize their income and side hustles. And 3, they funnel the difference into investments to multiply their savings. And how do they minimize their expenses? Well, you see, they are very conscious about their spending. While on the one hand, you have people who are outright frugal, growing their own vegetables and never running the heat. On the other hand, you have others who feel they can afford anything they want, like a latte or a vacation, but not willing to spend money on things they don't care about, like clothes or cars. Whether they have a scarcity or abundance mindset, they have one thing in common. They don't practice conspicuous consumption, nor do they try to keep up with the Joneses. And they try to minimize the biggest expenses for most budgets: housing, transportation, and food. When it comes to housing, they try to live in lower cost of living areas or house hack through roommate situations or renting out parts of their home. When it comes to transportation, you'll seldom find them driving finance or lease luxury cars, but rather they favor used cars, public transportation, biking, or walking. And when it comes to food, they tend to eat out less, favoring healthy and home-cooked affordable meals. And people who FIRE are generally debt averse because they understand that having monthly debt payments will cut into their high savings rate. The thing is, if you need less money to live on, it also means your FIRE number will be a lot lower. Next, they maximize their income. During their accumulation years, they usually depend on a normal job for income stability and benefits. Many people who FIRE do have 6-figure income during their working years, but there are many examples of people who have FIREd on $50,000 per year salaries. However, a common trend amongst those who FIRE is that they supplement their income with one side hustle or another. Common side hustles include dabbling in real estate, starting small businesses, selling stuff on the internet, creating a blog, podcast, or YouTube channel, driving for Uber, delivering for DoorDash, and teaching English online, to name a few. People who FIRE are also excellent at avoiding lifestyle inflation, meaning even when they earn extra income, they keep their expenses the same, allowing them to save even more of their money. And for those couples who are committed to FIREing together, one simple way to maximize their income is to decide to live on only one income and to save the other partner's salary. So, by minimizing their expenses and maximizing their income, they are able to save 50 to 75%. They take their aggressive savings and invest the difference. This is the key step that multiplies their savings and gets them on the path to freedom faster. The 2 most common ways to invest are through stock investing or real estate. Many people who FIRE have successfully saved millions of dollars in stock index funds, which have historically returned 7% after inflation, have low fees, and are easy to buy. Also, many people have been successful in real estate, which has the benefit of positive cash flow, capital appreciation, unique tax savings, and the benefit of leverage. Simply summarize: spend less, earn more, save a significant amount of your income, and invest the difference until you accumulate 25 times your annual expenses. On the surface, early retirement seems to be the goal, but when it comes down to it, the goal of FIRE is to stop trading your time and energy for money and to buy back your freedom. Once you have financial independence, work becomes optional, and you can design your life to achieve your goals and to pursue your passion. So do you think you can FIRE, or have you already FIREd? And what's your FIRE number? Comment down below. So this has been the Tin Man at Tin Man FIRE, and we'll see you next time.